the PBA is planning to adopt measures to prevent a repeat of incidents of players holding out on their mother ball clubs. A proposal is on the table for teams not to touch players who had gone AWOL, absent without leave, like the recent case of rain or shine big man Raymund Almazan and former Alaska star Calvin Abueva. Under the plan, no team will be allowed to accommodate the player until his mother ball club decides to trade him. I think it's about time. You are professionals being paid to play tapos bigla na lang mawawala or hindi magpapakita without speaking to management, said one board of governor who refused to be named pending to the approval of the measure. Kung may problema, bring it up to the attention of management para makapag-usap and maayos. Almazan went missing for the Elasto Painters 2 games into the Governor's Cup and didn't resurface until 2 weeks after, admitting his differences with coach Caloy Garcia were the reason behind his no-show. Rain or shine was swamped with trade offers for the lanky, 6'8" center, but team owners Raymund Almazan and Terry K were adamant in keeping the services of Almazan, who still has a year left in his contract. Almazan was later suspended by team management and won't rejoin the team until next season. His case was no different to Calvin Abueva and Alaska after the undersized power forward also skipped games and practices during the Commissioner's Cup. Ace's management decided to suspend him and, unlike rain or shine, would later trade the former NCAA MVP from San Sebastian to Phoenix for Carl Dehesa and a draft pick. Commissioner Willie Marshall said the proposal will be among those to be tackled during a special board meeting on November 6, said at the PBA office in Libas, Quezon City. Also to be discussed are the possible new guidelines on draft eligibility, where the league is seeking to set the age limit for rookies to 22 or at any age once the draft applicant has completed his 5-year college eligibility. Marshall said adopting the new age requirement for draft eligibility seems to be a must now that the country is implementing the K-12 program. Besides, the turn of talent in recent years had been too quick for the league. Mga complaints na hindi pa hinagpiro lalaro na sa PBA. And then after 1 or 2 seasons, nawawala na. Sayang lang young talent, said Marshall. Another proposal is a 1-year grace period before a player can return to the PBA after moving to another league, which the commissioner would rather not elaborate on when asked if it was in reaction to former pros now seeing action in the MPBL. Basta lahat yan proposal pa lang. Pag-usapan pa yan sa board, he said. Also part of the board meeting agenda is the presentation of Coach Yang Yao of the 20-man pool from which the roster of Team Pilipinas to the coming window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers will be culled.